I chose this MSc in Edinburgh because Edinburgh is one of the prime locations for wind energy and offshore energy. Also, it gave me the option for a very international student community, which is hard to find in other places.
During my undergraduate degree, having learned about climate change and sustainability, I realised that I wanted to help us work towards a more sustainable future, and the course at Edinburgh seemed like the best chance for me to do that.
Before coming to study the MSc Sustainable Energy Systems, it's very important that you know what exactly you want to get out of the program, because it's a very rich program. It's fully packed with a lot of information.
I think that the sustainable energy will be the mainstream in the future, so I really want to join that energy revolution.
The MSc in Sustainable Energy Systems is a one-year MSc program that looks at energy systems as a whole with a view to decarbonizing them. We expose our students to as many relevant aspects beyond just engineering. So although the program is grounded in engineering, you need to also consider the societal, economic, environmental, as well as policy aspects of the field. The degree can be seen as a conversion degree, or it can be seen as a specialization degree.
We have world-class laboratory facilities at School of Engineering. For example, the flow wave facility we have at Edinburgh is the only one in the whole world, having a diameter of 25 meters, where you can generate both waves and tidal currents simultaneously from any direction you want.
The dissertation of the MSc Sustainable Energy Systems is a core part of the course. Students will work on that in semester 3 full-time for the whole of the semester. And what it's really about is answering a research question, coming up with a research question in the first place, and then coming up with a methodology to tackle that. And how students go about that, how they critique existing work, how they critique their own work and the methodology and the results that they generate, that's really what it's all about. And all of those elements go into a really good dissertation, and it's those elements that we mark a dissertation on.
When the MSc students are working for the dissertation within School of Engineering, they have many opportunities to work on different research areas. The projects that we give them will include wind energy, wave energy, tidal energy, solar energy, and life cycle assessment, and so on, everything connected with renewable energy.
So on completing this program, our students should be able to specify and design energy systems that can deliver sustainable energy where it's needed.
I definitely think this MSc's done a lot in helping me prepare for my future, whether that be going on to study a PhD. Obviously, having done the dissertation project, that's a massive research project, so it sets you up really well. And then whether you want to go into industry, this course is accredited by the Energy Institute, which can then help you gain chartered engineer status at the end.
When in this MSc, I got a lot more knowledge about mechanical engineering and also electrical engineering that I didn't have before. Say for power electronics, or especially hydrodynamics and wave energy, any kind of offshore related science, which is especially important for offshore wind turbines, which is something that I want to go into in the future.
So one of the things I've enjoyed the most about studying sustainable energy systems here at the University of Edinburgh is the new things you get to learn every single time. For every class I attend, there is something new to learn, and it was interesting for me because we went from doing massive calculations, analyzing big equations, and doing all of these technical things, to analyzing energy markets, going into the social sciences of it, going into the politics of it, the policies involved, and it's just all-encompassing.
I really recommend you to choose the MSc Sustainable Energy System because I think it's really useful for your future career, and especially for you who want to work for some energy engineering or some related consultings, because this programming can give the basic knowledge of the sustainable energy and even some environmental policies.
So I think there's 3 reasons why you should come study at Edinburgh. First of all, it's a great city to live in. Second of all, the course is really interesting and I've really enjoyed it. And thirdly, it's an excellent opportunity to study at a world-class university.